Hi, welcome back to Mrs. Jager's Book Nook. Today we are going to start a two-part series. This book right here, The Little Engine That Could, is one of my most favoriteest books. I have read it to my own kids a lot, and I read it to my class at least once a year. This book is so good. It has such a good message about perseverance and grit. And then part two, the next video that's going to come out, is this one right here. It is the sequel. It's called I Knew You Could. And I am excited to share with you how this story from this book continues into this book. So let's get started with The Little Engine That Could. Ugh, this book is so old and it's been read so many times. It's so well loved. Chug, chug, chug. Puff, puff, puff. Ding dong, ding dong. The little train rumbled over the tracks. She was a happy little train, for she had such a jolly load to carry. Her cars were filled full of good things for boys and girls. There were toy animals, giraffes with long necks, and teddy bears with almost no necks at all, and even a baby elephant. Then there were dolls with blue eyes and yellow curls, dolls with brown eyes and brown bob heads, and the funniest little toy clown you ever saw. And there were cars full of toy engines, airplanes, tops, jackknives, picture puzzles, books, and every kind of thing boys and girls could ever want. But that was not all. Some of the cars were filled with all sorts of good things for boys and girls to eat. Big golden oranges, red-cheeked apples, bottles of creamy milk for their breakfasts, fresh spinach for their dinners, peppermint drops, and lollipops for after-meal treats. The little train was carrying all these wonderful things to the good little boys and girls on the other side of the mountain. She puffed along merrily. Then all of a sudden she stopped with a jerk. She simply could not go another inch. She tried and she tried, but her wheels would not turn. What were all the good little boys and girls on the other side of the mountain going to do without the wonderful toys to play with or the good food to eat? Here comes a shiny new engine, said the funny little clown who jumped out of the train. Let's ask him to help us. So all the dolls and toys cried out together. Please, shiny new engine, won't you please pull our train over the mountain? Our engine has broken down and the boys and girls on the other side won't have any toys to play with or good food to eat unless you help us. But the shiny new engine snorted. I pull the likes of you. I am a passenger train. I have just carried a fine big train over the mountain with more cars than you could ever dream of. My train had sleeping cars with comfortable berths, a dining car where waiters bring whatever hungry people want to eat, and a parlor car in which people sit in big soft armchairs and look out of big plate glass windows. I pull the likes of you? Indeed not. And off he steamed to the roundhouse where the engines lived where they were not busy. How sad the little train and all the dolls and toys felt. Then the little clown called out, The passenger train is not the only one in the world. Here's another engine coming, a great big strong one. Let us ask him to help us. The little clown and waved his red flag, and the big strong engine came to a stop. Please, oh please, big engine, cried all the dolls and toys together. Won't you please pull our train over the mountain? Our engine has broken down, and the good little boys and girls on the other side won't have any toys to play with or good food to eat unless you help us. But the big, strong engine bellowed, I am a freight train. I have just pulled a big train loaded with big machines over the mountain. These machines print books and newspapers for grown-ups to read. I am a very important engine indeed. I won't pull the likes of you. And the freight train puffed off indignantly to the roundhouse. The little train and all the dolls and toys were very sad. Cheer up, cried the little toy clown. The freight engine isn't the only one in the world. Here comes another. He looks very old and tired, but our train is so little. Perhaps he can help us. So the little toy clown waved his flag and the dingy, rusty old engine stopped. Please, kind engine, cried all the dolls and toys together. Please, won't you pull our train over the mountain? Our engine has broken down, and the boys and girls on the other side won't have any toys to play with or good food to eat unless you help us. But the rusty old engine sighed. I am so tired. I must rest my weary wheels. I cannot pull even so little a train as yours over the mountain. I cannot. I cannot. I cannot. And off he rumbled to the roundhouse, chugging. I cannot. I cannot. I cannot. Then indeed the little train was very, very sad, and the dolls and toys were ready to cry. But the little clown called out, Here's another engine coming, a little blue engine, a very little one. Maybe she will help us. The very little engine came chugging merrily along, and when she saw the toy's clown's flag, she stopped quickly. What is the matter, my friends? She asked kindly. Oh, little blue engine, cried the dolls and toys. Will you pull us over the mountain? Our engine is broken down, and the good boys and girls on the other side won't have any toys to play with or good food to eat unless you help us. Please, please help us, little blue engine. Well, I'm not very big, said the little blue engine. They use me for switching trains in the yard. I've never been over the mountain. But we must get over the mountain before the children awake, said all the dolls and toys. The very little engine looked up and saw the tears in the doll's eyes, and she thought of the good little boys and girls on the other side of the mountain who would not have any toys or good food unless she helped. And then she said, I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. And she hitched herself to the little train. She tugged and pulled and pulled and tugged. Slowly, 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 they started off. The toy clown jumped aboard, and all the dolls and toys animals began to smile and cheer. Puff, puff, chug, chug, went the little blue engine. I think I can, 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 I think I can. Up, 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 faster and faster and faster and faster the little engine climbed until at last they reached the top of the mountain. Down in the valley lay the city. Hooray, hooray! Cried the funny little clown and all the dolls and toys. The good little boys and girls in the city will be happy because you helped us, kind little blue engine. And the little blue engine smiled and seemed to say as she puffed steadily down the hill, I thought I could, 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 I thought I could. So, what I take out of that story is to never give up. Both the little blue engine, who's the main character, I feel like, of the story, she thought she could do it. She didn't know if she could, but she tried. She took a chance and she was able to be successful with the help of the clown and the toys. The other character in this book who has a lot of grit is the clown. When all of the other toys and dolls wanted to give up, the clown was like, no, guys, we can do this. And he kept going, even when there were multiple challenges that faced him and multiple trains, or like in our lives, people who maybe didn't want to be very helpful. So I hope you enjoyed that book, and come join us next time for part 2 with I Knew I Could. I'll see you guys back here next time on the Book Nook.